Hey guys, just waiting for some people to get on. I sent the link to a couple people, so we'll see if anyone joins me. We'll see. But this is just another hangout session like I did last week. Just gonna sort through some comics, hang out with people. I know there's other people live tonight. I'm sorry, y'all are more than free to go watch them. It makes no difference to me whatsoever. Um, but yeah, this is just for me, kind of hang out a little bit while I'm doing this, and going to pull it up on my computer so I can see the chat easier. I'm doing it via my phone this time, so y'all can actually hear me semi okay. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. But trying to get everything pulled up here. Talking to no one right now because no one's in the chat, and that's perfectly fine. But anyway, in case you guys are watching this on the rewatch or something, if you're that bored and you come to watch my boring ass of a live, um, basically, I've been just throwing all of my comics into this room for a while. And I have long boxes, and I actually have short boxes. I said last week I didn't, I forgot. I do have a few short boxes. And I'm going through them. Some of them were halfway organized, some of them not so much. So we're sorting through them, seeing which ones I want to put off to maybe get graded, and also put aside some that are going to be more for for sale later down the line. So that is basically what we are doing right now. So I think everything's set up. Yeah. All right. So last week I started basically. I went through two long boxes, and everything that I thought was sitting around the room. I missed a few. So, hello, Cherie. I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes talking to myself. So, but anyway, I was saying last week I thought I had gotten all the uh, books that I had just thrown across in the room instead of organizing them in the long boxes. Um, I found two more piles buried under other crap in this room. Yeah, right now, whatever. That's Nadia. Nadia is gonna be on tomorrow night, guys, for happy hour. So please come join us. She hasn't been live that often. She's gone live a couple times. Uh, so that's gonna be fun. Oh, I know. That's fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But I knew going through last week's series, I'm like, I know I have the rest of the series somewhere. So it had to be in this room. So I went through, because this is the room where we just throw crap in, and by us, I mainly mean me. So it was thrown under that. And there she is. Hello. I'm going on my phone this week so you can see and hear me better.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, I know. I try to make do with the web camera because it just means I have to have more space in here and I don't have my phone free. But
Hmm.
whatever. I know the content's better if I do it this way. But anyway, you know how I said last week that I don't have any short boxes?
Hmm.
I lied. I
You
found
found
some
your boxes.
I found some buried back here. So I'm gonna go through a couple of those, and then I also found some more piles around the room.
Hey, Cherie. Hey, Tats. Hey, Nadia.
Yeah. And again, I said this before really anyone came in, but I know that there's other people live tonight, and if you want to go watch them, you're more than free. I honestly do not care. But this is just for me not to be bored while I'm doing this little chore. So anyway, so I found more of this last week, and I knew I had the number one somewhere.
Oh, nice.
Mars Attacks versus Red Sonja. I knew I had it somewhere, so I'm glad I found this one. Oh,
I,
there's
I
so
never
many.
never tried any of the Red Sonja. I think it's not for me. But Mars Attacks, that should be fun.
This was pretty good. Like it was a good combination. Red Sonja is usually a very good combination of both, dramatic violence, but also humor. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a really good mixture of comedy
Hey,
in
Anthony.
hers. Hey, Anthony. So I very, very much enjoyed it. And it's only a mini run. There's, I want to say 6 of them. I'm not entirely sure. Believe it or not, Cherie, yeah. It
there's
doesn't just
always
involve.
there's always other people live.
And if
Always.
anyone gets mad at me for going live, I don't care.
Who
I
cares?
never go live.
So I picked up a few books.
Okay.
I got a trade paperback of Loki.
Oh, that's cool.
So these are like the most legendary stories
Mm-hmm.
that has him in it. Amazing Spider-Man 503 and 504.
My Fun Company. Who's that person? I thought that
Yeah,
person was
who is
dead.
My Fun Company?
I thought she
Hey,
was dead.
go away. Someone kick that person out.
Hey, Cisco.
So, Journey into Mystery number 626, Avengers number 300, and Silver Surfer number 4. And looking at it, the graphics of the Spider-Man calls my attention. I don't know, the like the old cartoons, like the old ones.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really like those, but the Spider-Man, I will read the story because I always wanted to read some of the Loki's story. But look, the Spider-Man is completely different.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that before. I didn't know it was from that comic, but I knew.
Yeah, and I think the Silver Surfer is the last one.
Having an identity crisis, yeah, we could tell.
Who is having an identity crisis?
Brandy.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it's probably from the PTSD of having a tree dropped on you yesterday. But
Almost wiping her out.
yeah.
Yeah, this one is
Saw that, go check out Brandy's Instagram.
Journey into Mystery. Oh, nice, Nadia.
Oh, that's cool.
I haven't read this one, but since there's Loki and like he's the villain in the stories, I picked this one up.
Is Loki one of your favorites? I mean, I know Deadpool and Spider-Man.
Loki, Thanos. It depends. It depends. So I'm trying to read some of the comic books just to see, just to pick a villain. And I got this one, Something's Killing the Children. These are, I believe this is 1 through 5.
Hey, Christina. Hey, Fritzy.
Let me see.
Hey, guys. Fritzy posted a video. Believe it or not.
I know. I have to go see it. I have to go see it.
He even remembered how to use his YouTube.
I know. It's because Tylock said he should close up shop, and he's like, oh my gosh, let me post something. So this book is like, I'm not really a fan of horror.
Yeah.
But I started reading The Department of Truth, which is all about conspiracy theories and how there is truth and not truth to it. And
Yeah.
The Department of Truth is the one that keeps a lid on it. So someone said, if you like Department of Truth, you're gonna like Something's Killing the Children.
Mm-hmm.
But the first few books are expensive now. So I decided to pick this one up.
Of course.
And then what is that?
I'm just showing off number 1. So this is Draken New Dawn, which is a Power Ranger.
Nice. Boom. I'm liking Boom Studios a lot.
Yes, Boom does amazing work.
And then my comic book got me number 1. It's a variant cover. This was as a gift. Something's Killing the Children. So pretty cool. He kind of messaged me. He was like, hey, your pile is getting big. I just wanted to let you know because I don't want you to have $200 worth of comic books when you come.
Yeah, my guy's the same way.
Hey, Papa.
Mom and Dad made me make a video for a school project. I got an F. We'll have to have a talk with them tomorrow night.
Hey, Christina.
Here's another Wonder Woman variant that I got for free. This one's very pretty.
It's pretty. I like the colors on it.
Got the mascara on the bottom.
That's a different Wonder Woman.
Uh, well, for the variants, they just sort of do whatever they want to. Anything that's approved. So, what number was this? 763. Thank you, Christina.
So this was on my pile.
Hey, Matthew.
Spider-Man Shadow, number 1.
It looks like Magneto.
Yeah, I believe this is gonna be like a short run, maybe 5 books. So I picked it up. And it's the second printing. I didn't see that I chose. You see, I chose by the cover, and it's the second printing.
Well, sometimes you do. So,
yeah.
Speaking of different Wonder Woman, this one looks like Linda Carter in the face.
Kind of does.
But it's definitely not her outfit. You know?
Uh-huh. I wouldn't know.
And then this is all one issue. This is not a trade paperback. This was
Oh my gosh.
Detective Comics. Yeah, they went all out because I forget what it was. Oh yeah, okay. The 1000th issue.
Nice.
So they decided to just throw everything in there.
Crazy.
So
I got Doctor Who number 2, and it's actually Missy. You see how the Doctor Who is crossed off, and it's her name.
DC does that sometimes.
Yeah, because she's like one of the Time Lords.
Yeah.
But she's a bad one.
I don't know where this doomsday clock came from. I honestly have no clue.
Well, Fritzy, I figured like this, right? Loki. So each book is like $4 or $5 each. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books, and it was $10. So in the end, it's kind of worth it to get the trade paperbacks.
I know that's what Cherie says. She says she doesn't read the singles; she just gets the paperbacks.
Yeah.
And here's a variant for Justice League. I think I literally just got it because there's Hot Girl on it.
Nice. I would like to know the story because they're in black and white in the back.
Oh, that literally has nothing to do with the story.
Nothing to do with the story?
I've read it. It's just art on it. Saying Poke Fritz. I've been saying it right. Everyone else keeps calling it Poke Fritz or Poke Fritz. I've been saying it the right way.
Poke Fritz?
Yeah.
How does he say it?
But it's Poke Fritz, but people are saying it's Poke Fritz.
Poke Fritzy. Let's go Poke Fritzy.
Here's one that Lass would like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Harley and Ivy number 2. I never get the variants of number 1.
I have to ask his wife so I can poke him.
Clean Room number 1. This is something very different than what I usually read. This is actually a psychological horror book, and it's pretty twisted. So I know
that's true, Cherie. I'm kind of trying to go for trade paperbacks now.
Well, I do that for some, but I don't know. I just like the idea of just having rows of comics still.
Yeah. All right, so next one here, Bounty Hunters number 12.
Oh, that one looks cool.
So I did not know that they have this variation.
Mm-hmm.
And I was getting the A cover because I'm OCD. But I'm learning. See? Not A cover. But now I want all of these covers.
It just takes one step at a time.
Yeah.
Well, in a way, I guess, Frizzy, but it's just like this one is meant to play with your mind a little bit more.
This one is Stray Dogs number 4. I like the story.
That looks like Courage the Cowardly Dog's house.
Yeah, I like the story. So this guy picks up all the stray dogs,
Hmm.
and then he picks up one of the dogs, remembers what happened. The dog remembers that he killed the lady, the owner,
Oh.
and brought the dog into the house. So now all the dogs are remembering what happened to the owners. So pretty cool.
That's neat.
I like it.
So this one is Legion of Superheroes, which I've never read the comics book of this one. Again, this was just one I got for free and I picked it out.
Cool.
But I remember watching the cartoon. I need to go back and rewatch the cartoon. But not gonna happen yet. And this one, again, I haven't read it. I just got it because Metamorpho was on the cover. I like Metamorpho.
You see, I should do that. Pick up covers that I like just to have,
Yeah, pretty much.
and then get the trade paperback for reading. This one I'm picking up to read with Noah. I got number 2, and he just got me number 1. Canto.
That looks cute.
Average Will is reading with his son, and he
Yeah.
said it's a cool story for starting. So picked it up.
I want to get one of my little cousins that's already into superheroes into comics, but he refuses to sit down and read anything. So it's gonna take a little bit of
Noah is into video games, so it's like getting him to sit down to read is impossible.
Well, Easton is just into being active. Like he doesn't like to sit down to do pretty much any kind of activity. You know, he's more like get up and go, which that's a good thing, but it doesn't hurt to slow down every now and then. Here's the Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's nice.
For Harley.
I like that one.
Yeah. The little turkey handprints. Because it's Harley. Yeah, 5 cents each. This one was $3.99. And this one was $5.99. How much was the big Batman? This big one issue for Batman was $10.
Well, this one here, I have no idea why I picked it up. It was in the pile because I don't collect it.
Spawn.
And the cover is not like, oh my gosh, I need to have it. So I'm trying to figure out why I put this on my pull list. I don't know, really. I don't know if it's a cover that it's like a hot cover. Something. There's a reason why I picked it up.
I know there's a huge like Spawn fandom.
Yeah.
Hey Sassy, hey NYC Pops. If anyone knows how many books there are in this series, because for some reason I only got the first 3 and I really want to complete it, so I need to just order.
Do you have let me see. I have CLZ. I might find it.
Joker, Harley, Criminal Sanity is the name of it, and this is a really good story. If you're into like serial killers, this is something you want to read.
Criminal Sanity. There's 2 different ones. Criminal Sanity, The Secret.
Yeah, that's the sequel, I think.
The Secret Files, and then the other one is just 18 books. But let me see, because that might count all the variations.
Yeah, I know there's
Criminal Sanity, 8 books.
Okay, that's
not too many. You can get them.
Yeah, I need to. Hey, Teresa.
That looks cool.
You have 6 through 8. I got 1 through 3. So we
hey,
need to trade off. But this is such a good series.
Here, I'll check out my comic book store, see if he has them.
Thank you.
What number is that you have?
I have 1 through 3, so 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And this one is good too. I have the full trade paperback version of this. This is just issue 1. But it's not nearly as good as the Joker and Harley one. I like the artist of this one. I never can pronounce his name. Steven, whatever that is. But I love his art.
Segic.
Yeah, something. But I freaking love
Pretend you're sneezing and that you said his name.
Segic.
There you go.
But see, I love his art style. It's simple
Yes.
yet very, very detailed. So I like that. Crotch spawn. You know, Brooke is gonna grow up one day and he's gonna read all these comments about him.
All right, let me see if he has any.
I'm gonna try and get one of the short boxes. So this is supposed to be like older stuff, I imagine, in the shorter boxes. Hey, Clarissa.
Hey, Clarissa.
Awesome. You know, I'm starting to put stickers on the legs of my desk where I do my videos now because the top of it is so full.
I see he has number 5, a variation cover. No, that when it says inquire, he doesn't have it. It's either order or inquire. So every time I put inquire, he doesn't have it.
Well, mine doesn't even have a base like that. I need to just ask him if he can order them for me.
Oh no, I love this website that they have. I basically don't go into the store to look at books. I just try to find online, put order, he pulls it for me, and I come pick it up.
Well, mine it's such a small store. There's not too much to look at.
Yeah.
So I literally just come in and grab my books that he's pulled for me on my pull list, and that's it.
I have 2 different stores, but one of them the guy's so anal about everything.
Yeah.
It's like you can't even go near the books. Like you're scared of going near the books. It's like insane. So I'm like, whatever. And his poll box, it's all written. You have to writing it down and give it to him. I'm like, come on.
Okay, and this one, hey, Empty. This
Empty.
This was a small run from Marvel. This was a mini series, and if you a friend of mine suggested this to me, and I read it. I think there's like 3 books or 3 or 4. But if you're a woman who hates men, this is something for you. Like, I didn't know what I was getting into, but it's called Where Monsters Dwell. And it's literally this girl taking this super, like, male egotistical piece of crap for that calls himself a man.
Night Pokey Fritz.
Yeah, Night Fritz. And pretty much tortures him on an island that's populated solely by women. So it's a bit of a knock on Wonder Woman, a teeny bit, but it's really funny. Not if you're a guy probably reading this, but if you're a woman reading it, it's hysterical.
Next one I have Spider-Man 66. So I started picking up this series, and I'm missing books 11 through 13. So I started reading. I kind of like it. And now everyone is telling me that it's crap. So I'm like, okay, I'm 66 books in. People are telling me now that this. Thank you so much.
You're telling me that now? Thanks. All right, Fritzy, I'll send these to Jess, okay?
And this is a new.
Thanks to your wife.
These are new. So I kind of like this cover. I got the first 4. I believe it's 12 books. So this is number 1 is Super Heroes Reborn.
I love those variant covers with the.
Yeah.
Yes, I have like 1 or 2.
This is the Hyperion. Then number 2 is.
Oh, did Sassy send you that one too, Teresa?
Dr. Spectrum.
Yeah, that's cool.
Number 3 is Power Princess.
I think I have that one actually.
And number 4 is Blur. And he was like, wait, which one do you want it? Because what happened was I looked at one cover and I was like, I like this cover. Boom, boom, boom. 1 through 4. And then I looked at a different cover and I was like, maybe I like this one. Order 1 through 4. And then I was like, no, this. So I ordered the same book, like 3 different covers.
Hey,
like, you sure you want to do that? I'm like, you don't have a cancel button, so I'll figure it out when I get there.
You had to buy it yourself. Yeah, Sassy sent that first to me for Christmas. Chastity, number 1 by Dynamite. So here's a character that doesn't get showcased too often, but this is where she started. I remember this came out right when I started collecting.
Dynamite?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever bought a Dynamite book.
That's what all Red Sonja stuff is.
Okay.
So, but this, she was introduced in a mini series, and I have the entire series. I know it has something to do with vampires, like her entire family was killed by vampires or something. So here's the Christmas version of one.
Oh, nice.
You know, it's like a Krampus style. So I have the entire series of that one. And then
I got home literally 30 minutes before you went live.
Where have you been?
Well, it was my husband's birthday on Friday.
Yeah.
But he got home late. We couldn't do anything. Yesterday, we just hung out, watched movies, and ate food. So today, we went out everywhere. Like, I didn't even know we're going to so many places. Then we ended up at Dave & Buster's.
Well,
and we
that's
spent
fun.
hours there eating. And
Well, you go into Dave & Buster's, you're going to spend hours there.
Yeah.
But here is something that I very rarely do. So this is actually a zombie by IDW. It's called Rotten Ruin. So there's actually it's based off of a novel
Okay.
series. And there's 3 novels, right? I read the first 2 while I was in high school. I never read the third one. But these comics take place in between the second and third book, so I'm like, this is perfect. So, and this comic will also qualify as really like psychological horror style because it involves, well, I'm not gonna say, but it involves some pretty twisted crap, including zombified babies.
Oh wow!
And very, 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 very young pregnant girls.
Oh wow!
So,
very, 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 very young. So that means super young.
Yes.
And I got the number 3 of The Last Ronin. This book is huge.
I love it when they make them oversized.
Yeah, it is oversized. And it's funny because number 1, I had pre-ordered number 1, and I get to my comic book store, and he's like, "Oh, the printing company made a mistake." I don't know. I don't understand how they make a mistake on how much the book was gonna cost because it's bigger, and they made less copies. And I was like, seriously, are you for real that my copy didn't come? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then, thank God, Comic Book Poser sent it as a gift.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because I was gonna be mad.
Okay, so this is the oldest book that we've gotten to so far. This is Metropolis Special Crimes Unit, starring Maggie Sawyer. So if you ever watched the Supergirl live action show,
yes,
that's her. She's actually blonde in the comics, so that's her right there.
Cool.
So this was, I believe, this was the only like mini series that ever like starred her, and I got all 4 issues here, so pretty cool.
I was supposed to drop a video yesterday, but guys, now you're gonna have to wait till Wednesday.
I have a video ready for Tuesday, but that's it. I have videos, I just need to sit down and edit the damn thing.
I do have like 3 videos, but editing takes time.
Yeah.
And like funny intros take time, guys. You know?
I'm not even that funny. I just have to edit.
Yeah, no. I might do some videos without intros.
You mean like without scripted intros? You're gonna have an intro of some sort. That's how the video starts. Trying. Okay, all these are in here completely in the wrong order, it looks like. Great. Hey Ezra, how's it going? Ezra, do you still have mystery boxes up? Feel free to plug it.
Look, this one I took it out to take a picture with the new Funko Pop.
Yeah, the one with the I
with
know
the
what you're.
man.
Yeah, that's cool. Now let's see.
Hey, Ezra.
I know Mama J has a mystery box today too. I think she still has a couple left, and also Pops with Purpose has one dropping
On the
Tuesday.
first.
Yeah, the first.
So I was gonna start packing up the mystery box, and I was like, you know what? Let me wait.
It's kind of nerve wracking to do.
Yeah.
So here's Batwoman annual #1. The art from the original like 52 Batwoman was so incredible. And I'm not talking about like the covers. I'm talking about the inside art was better than the
The
cover
inside
art.
art.
Yes. Most of the time. So I don't know.
I
This
think
might
when
be
I
too
when I look at the Spider-Man, the older books, I think it's
yeah.
too much like cramming of a lot of everything going on at the same time, like in small spaces. As of now, they use like a full page to show you the whole scene that's going on.
Yeah.
I rather have that than the little, scenes all crammed.
Agreed.
So I'm reading this High Republic, the Star Wars High Republic, and it's supposed to be 200 years before Phantom Menace. And they are supposed to come there. It was supposed to come out in January. I don't know what happened in Disney Plus Star Wars show
Mm-hmm.
for that specific story
Yeah.
in the timeline. So I don't know what happened. That should be interesting to see a slightly younger Yoda.
I think I saw like someone talking about that once. But then they decided to come up with Grogu instead, apparently. So here is a variant for
Which is
Infinity
making me
Loop, which
crazy
is
right
another. Infinity Loop is a very unique story.
now. That's a cool art.
Yeah, it's a cool
Is
art.
that how it's inside?
No,
No.
this is just the variant cover. Um, but this is about she's basically a time cop,
Okay.
right? And they travel throughout time trying to correct time anomalies. Like when everything goes wrong in the timeline, they correct it. Problem is, she's an anomaly, and she's supposed to like pretty much kill her, but they end up falling in love.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's interesting, but it's also the writing in it's not the best, and it's hard to follow. It actually had two series. There's Infinity Loop and then Infinity Loop United or something like that. I can't remember. I'm surprised it got more than one series though. Then Huntress or Nightwing and Huntress #1. Really cool. This is a mini series. I have them all of.
Was that a small run?
Yeah, it's like I should have them all here. Four.
Kind of like small runs. You
It
read them
depends on
in
the
one
story.
sitting. You can read the whole thing and be done.
It depends on the story.
Yeah. But the thing, like the Spider-Man, I kept waiting until I had enough to start
Mhm.
reading. I didn't even realize I didn't have 11 through 13. And then when I started reading, people were like, the story sucks. It gets to a point where it sucks. So I was like, oh, thank you so much. Now I have 60 books.
Yeah, for real.
And
This
I'm
one,
really gonna keep buying them.
I set the first one of the movement aside to do a Let's Talk Comics about it, and I did it, but I don't know what I did with the #1. It's somewhere in this room, but I don't know where I put it. So we'll find it eventually, hopefully. But this one is really good. It's a 12-issue series. It was meant to be longer, but they cut it a year into its run. And this one was really cool. It's basically another superhero team in Gotham City, and they're all pretty much the outcasts, kind of.
Okay.
And they're a bunch of teenagers, and they're fighting for pretty much the people who have been forgotten on the streets. And so their main enemy is like the corrupted cops in the city. and it's very, very interesting. And I absolutely loved it. So I need to find it just so I can have all the series together.
Let me get. What do I get? I need tape so I can put these in bags and boards.
Okay, here's A-Force #1. I do have some Marvel stuff, guys, believe it or not. I don't really remember too much about it. I know I just got it mainly because Medusa was in it. I did read it all, but I forgot what it's all about.
I don't want that to fall at all. If that falls, I'm gonna cry. There you go. So I don't have the #1 here because I'm actually reading. Where is it? The crossover. Have you seen this book?
No, I don't think so.
I love it. The way the cover is how the art inside is. And the story is about superheroes coming out of the books. And when they're out of the books, you see the pixelated faces.
Oh, yeah.
That means it's a comic book character out in the real world.
That is very, very awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I like how they convey that. There are different art memes. That's really
Yeah.
cool. So I think this is a variant. DC makes it easy. They actually say variant cover right on the cover.
Some of them do. You can look at the if you look at the UPC code, the last number on the UPC will tell you the cover number.
Oh, okay.
So you see mine says 00411.
Mm-hmm.
So that means it's number 4, a first printing, and first cover.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so this is just a first cover one. Okay, now I know.
I learned that right away because I was like, I went to him and I said, hey, is there a different way for me to know which cover it is? And he showed it to me.
That is very cool to know. So that's just a normal one, but it's still really cool. I still like the group shots.
Look at this short run.
Stranger Things.
And Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like a four book run. And the last one is the little kid.
I never watched it. Hashtag never seen it.
It's a good show. This one I'm reading next. Look at this.
Art. Something are doomed.
Bill and Ted are doomed. This is a movie.
I know Bill and Ted is a movie. Yes, Keanu Reeves. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Death to false metal.
That's neat.
Yeah. And then the monsters running after them. So I'm reading this one next.
I don't go based off of like series. I just go with whatever's in my pull list and I just put them in order and I start reading.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to read the. This is also I need to read. It's the best of each. The best of each turtle.
Oh, cool. I need to just start reading turtles so that I know more about them because it seems like something I would be interested in if I ever did.
I think they might be good. I haven't read any turtles yet, and I have The Last Ronin, which is the last, the last one standing, the last turtle standing.
Mm-hmm.
People already know which one it is. I kind of know because I heard it. Hopefully it's not because it sucks that I'm gonna read knowing which ones are dying first.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the official Batwoman #1. The other one was the annual.
Nice.
Again, I loved these books so much.
Do you have the first appearance?
I have the first appearance Red Sonja somewhere, but that I bought at a con. But I don't have too many first appearances, unless they're like very minor characters.
I have facsimiles of first appearance of Deadpool, first appearance of Hulk, and I believe first appearance of Iron Man, but all facsimiles.
The only one I'm actively hunting for is Brave and Bold #34. Guess who first appeared in that one?
Brave and Bold? Oh.
Hawkgirl's first appearance. But see, here's the artwork I was telling you about with Batwoman.
Oh, cool.
Yes, it just goes all over the page and it all turns into a coherent picture rather than just a whole bunch of panels. Like, there are some that's more panel-like in here, but then you hit a page that's like that and it's just freaking gorgeous. So you do have like normal panels still, but there's still that awesome artwork.
Nice.
The coherent with them. So I
want to get the Department of Truth just so you can see. It's like, it's creepy as heck.
Creepy is good. Speaking of turtles, here's a rip on Casey Jones, guys. Every time I look at this character, I'm thinking that's Casey Jones. Let's get that other one.
So look, the story starts with the killing of JFK. So look, the cover is like, and there's a variant cover, was a secret cover. It's Lee Harvey Oswald instead of JFK.
That's neat.
So, and all the covers are like this. Look, the little evil horns on Ronald Reagan.
There's someone out there that's very pissed off at that comic series.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool.
It is very cool. And it's like, as of now, I have no idea if the Department of Truth is a department for hiding that all of the conspiracy theories are correct. They made it seem that they put a lid on people just going crazy and creating conspiracy theories, and then there's no truth to it, and they just have to control it. But to me, I think in the end, all the theories are right, and they're just trying to keep everyone to just going crazy.
Well, that's a plus.
So it's all like this. Like this type of art.
Oh, that's neat.
And then
I see where it blends into each other.
And then there's this crazy woman here with no eyes.
Matches the cover.
So it's like it's very like, there is a scene. I don't think anyone here is gonna read this book, but there's a theory of the man that eats babies. So there's a scene where they show like the crazy guy eating a baby. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is.
Nothing to see here, people. Just babies being eaten.
Look at this. I
see it. Yep.
It's hack, and I'm reading at night by myself, and I'm like looking around.
That's what you read when you're like right after a scary movie.
Yeah, because this is like this guy who's he's just hired by the Department of Truth to work there. So he's learning about everything. And he had this nightmare of this guy eating the baby when he was young. And he was sure that it was for real because he keeps seeing in his head. They're trying to convince him it's not truth. It's not the truth. It's something that someone put it in his head. And he's like, I saw with my own eyes. So how is it not true?
Like, it's real to me.
Yep.
Okay, so here, I think the reason why I forgot there was a short box is because this one kind of blends in with the comics. That's my excuse anyway. I remember I didn't even really want to start collecting comics when I first saw this box at Hastings. I literally just wanted to buy the box because I thought it was pretty.
Oh, Cherie, it is horrifying. There is a scene, there is one of the theories is that the Earth's flat, and there is this company that brings people with their with a helicopter to the end of the world to see there was a wall, and if you pass that wall, you fall flat out of the earth. And it's like you don't understand if they're saying that the theory is true or it's all in your head. I don't know. I still don't understand. Hey, Sissy.
Hey, Mama.
Hi, Kylie.
Hi.
She's hiding. Caitlin, Sissy. Also known as Funko Pops and Unicorns. Now you're gonna remember who she is.
I broke one of my Wonder Woman mugs yesterday.
Oh. See, Sissy?
Does that ring a bell?
We saw a video of someone cleaning their collectibles, the shelf.
Mhm.
She's like, "Oh no, mommy! You think she's gonna do the same thing as Caitlin? Unicorns?"
It would have been funny.
That, right, mommy?
It was an accident, okay? Now here's a cover. It's not special. It's not number one or anything, but you never see like Artemis, who is a Wonder Woman character, get her like singular cover very often.
Mm-hmm.
And I
That's
absolutely
nice.
adore this character.
That's nice.
So I absolutely love that. They need to make a pop of her. If there's one Wonder Woman character that needs to be made into a pop, it's this one. Especially since she was Wonder Woman at one point.
You want to see something else horrifying, Cherie? Look at this.
Hang on, let me put you big screen so she can see it. Oh my god, what is that?
So there's a scene where he's working and he's wearing foil all over his head. Oh, here, he's wearing foil. And then
That's
the guy
the
starts
plan,
complaining, "Why are you doing that? Why are you wearing that?" And he's like, "It keeps them out of my head." And then the scene is that guy that you saw, he gets into his head. And the only thing that he can do is wear the foil around it.
That's the plan, Cherie.
Right, Cherie? My daughter was like, "Oh no, mommy, what are you gonna do with your shelves?" Well, I think I'm gonna pull a Caitlin and just leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can see up there.
I was looking at them again, like real closely, and I'm like, it needs dusting again. I'll do it next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It gets dusty. And of course, we choose black and brown shelves.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But
somehow I have
those
two.
Are out of box, so insane.
Somehow I have two of these. So one might make it into my swap box when we get assigned people. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
You see, I'm not very like a huge fan of horror, but this book is keeping me like I need to see what's gonna happen next. And I hope it finishes soon because I don't know how much I can take.
Test your limits. Well, I'm someone I can read. Hey, Lonnie, I can read horror, no problem. Watching horror, that's where I can't take it.
Oh no. Listen. Anything that makes me my heart starts like the Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
I was depressed the rest of the day after
Same.
watching that movie.
Same.
I was like, you know, I was depressed. We're doing great, Lonnie.
Yeah, just
Talking about
starting it.
comic books.
Okay.
Hey,
So
LJ.
here is the very first Secret Six. Secret Six started as a 6-book mini run before it became like a full-on series.
Nice.
The first of that one.
Who's that guy?
Catman, Thomas Blake.
Okay, I don't know much about.
Well, the thing about Secret Six is they were a group of characters that were seen almost more as a joke than anything on some of them. And they get recruited because Lex Luthor is creating the Injustice Society to create basically a Justice League for the villains, right?
Okay.
But this group is trying to combat him.
Oh.
But they're pretty much the outcasts and the jokes of the group, and so they were recruited to kind of combat Lex Luthor's team, and a lot of weird shit starts happening.
Come live with us, King Bob.
Yeah, if you want, I can send you the link, Bobber. That's no big deal. Just let me know.
Look at this. The face of the face of America.
I mean, you're not
Like
wrong.
the bald eagle, you know, the Illuminatis, baseball.
Oh. Baseball. Hey, LJ. Okay. Oh, crap. I totally forgot about this. I have a signed Birds of Prey Manhunt #1. I had totally forgotten about this. So,
who signed it?
The writer, Chuck Dixon.
Okay.
So, that is cool. This was the first time that Huntress was introduced into the series. So that is very, very cool. Totally forgot that this was signed. Chuck Dixon, from what I've read about him, he was a total dick in real life. But he wrote pretty damn well, so I'll take it.
Who cares, right? We look at most of the time we look at, you know, comic book characters as the comic book character, and that's it.
Yeah, we don't look really looking to see. We don't look to see who wrote them.
You hate or love someone by the characters they played.
Yeah. What happened to your IG, Lonnie? Did it get hacked? There's a lot of horror stories about people getting their IGs hacked and they just had to shut it all down.
This here is talking about the Sandy Hook, the kids who died, and how it's all actors and all that, just like the conspiracy theories, and
I feel like this is just like a diary for someone with a lot of conspiracy.
But it's funny because they make it seem that the Department of Truth knows that it's all conspiracy theories and people are just crazy. And if you give in and if you start like talking about it, everyone's going to start believing. So they put a lid on it. Like, okay, there is someone in Arkansas saying that the whole Sandy Hook shooting was a conspiracy theory. I know
people in Arkansas that believe that.
Let's go there and let's put a lid on it because we don't want this spilling out throughout the country and becoming a thing. So that's mostly what the Department of Truth does.
Well, they're not too far off because I can point you towards people who think it like that.
But I feel like in the end they're I don't know. Because the person that works that is the big one is Lee Harvey Oswald. He is the one who does everything. So I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
That sucks, Lonnie. Like, did they tell you like what it was that was supposed to be violating it? Violating the rules or
Oh, that's funny, LJ. You go live too late. It's too late for me. The middle of the night. I need some sleep.
Well, hey, someone has to do the off hours.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
I don't think I have many. I think I have maybe 4 lenticular covers.
I got a few, but not many.
And it's mostly like older Spider-Man books that I don't have the full run. So I don't plan on reading those.
Here's another character that doesn't get looked at very often, Lady Blackhawk. Why is it that I'm always falling in love with the secondary characters? They get no room in the spotlight whatsoever. But she's actually a World War II pilot.
We probably will, King Bob.
Yeah, we'll be doing it next week for sure. Just let me know.
All I need to say is that Caitlin needs new books. She's only looking at the old ones.
Well, right now. Because I just dug these out of the very back. So the further back we go, I skipped some of the newer stuff.
Good night, Nadia.
Night, Nadia. We'll see you tomorrow. But, yeah.
Kylie, what are you
From
Girl, please, pick that up. Thank you. Oh, I forgot that I put some books aside that I'm going to start reading.
Okay, I got 2 Birds of Prey.
It's going to be a gift. I'm sending this to someone.
That's cool.
Someone in the community loves the Hulk. Oh, that's a nice cover.
That's Birds of Prey #1, so this is by the Dick. But,
Hey, Clara.
Hi, Clara. And
Look at
then
this one.
Black Canary and Oracle. Oh, that's neat. I love the unicorn.
Yeah, this is Deadpool to me. Like, when I look at this cover and I'm like, ah, this is Deadpool.
Are you getting that lounge fly of him?
I just picked up the what was it? The Spider-Man. So I might pick up the bag, the purse.
Mhm.
The little purse. It's the van.
Yeah.
I might pick up that
Taco
one.
truck or whatever it is.
Yes, the taco truck. I might pick up that one, but I need to chill for a little bit.
Yeah. I just ordered one, and I'm just waiting for it to get in.
I'm just.
Hello, Christian.
I'm just going too crazy.
Christian, you guys are going live tonight too, right? In like, what, an hour? Oh, that one's neat.
Yeah, this is a new run of Carnage.
You know, really any kind of art with Carnage and Venom are gonna look awesome just because of the way they're designed.
I think this is Scotty Young. I love Scotty Young covers. Where is it?
All right, Cherie, thanks for coming by.
All right, Cherie. Don't have nightmares. If you want, I can send you pictures of the book so you can look at it. Hey, McDorks, I'm mad at anyone. Never, ever. Look at this one.
That's cool.
So
That looks like
these are both the same book. I had to pick up both covers.
Hey, sometimes you do.
Yeah. No one's mad. No one's mad at all. Look at this one.
I love the action figure covers.
Yeah, this is I think it's one of the bounty. Oh yeah, War of the Bounty Hunters. #1. But I think it's cover 5 or printing 5.
I tried getting some of the I'm not frightened by what was in your comic. Bring it.
Look at this foil cover. Boom.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is supposed to be Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Reeves.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So.
I have pretty much all of the Birds of Prey because that was the first book I ever really started reading.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have a lot of like variants, but some of the artwork is cool. Like this one's got the Chinese New Year symbols in the background. So.
Oh damn! I need to read this book. Jeez, look at this is carnage. Look at the blood.
She's like, I need to read this.
I need to read this. Seriously, the kid, he's born, he starts breastfeeding, and he bites into the mom, and then he starts like growing really fast, and then he starts killing everyone. This is insane.
Something like that happens in the clean room books I was telling you about, the psychological horror. There's a baby in it who
I took your lunch money.
is possessed. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's more somewhere.
I'll find it, and I'll send it to you, and it will haunt you forever.
Okay, random paperclip in the bottom of that box. Nice.
So this one needs to go back, cause I'm getting Champions Outlawed. He gave me Champions, so I don't have this one.
Are there Scooby comics? There are multiple Scooby comics.
Probably.
There's Scooby or something Apocalypse, where they're actually like post-apocalyptic world. There's the team ups where they're always teamed up with someone from DC, like Batman.
I would tell him to get anything that's new, or try to get a trade paperback, because the Scooby-Doo Where Are You? It's probably oh no, there's a new one. There's a Batman Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
The third book comes out on June 8th. So you might be able to pick up 1 and 2 pretty easily. Because it's not like a huge thing that everyone goes out to get.
No, it's not. I get the Scooby-Doos in trades if I want them.
There is a trade paperback that you can get 3 volumes, Scooby Apocalypse. There's there's 6 trade paperbacks of that one. 6 volumes.
I haven't looked into it. It's been a while since I've bought any Scooby comics.
Yeah.
Because usually, I mean, those are good, but they're geared towards more kids. So it's kind of, you can read it as an adult, but it's still kind of mind-numbing at the same time.
Yeah.
Here's Batwoman Rebirth, #1, so more recent. This was where Batwoman started going downhill.
Okay.
Because the editors got involved and screwed it up.
Oh, look at all the adorbs. So adorbs.
I still have to...
The way my comic book, the website that they have is set up, it's not just for them. You have to enter your comic book store in there, and they will show you what they have in your store and what you can inquire about. So I searched for Scooby-Doo, and now it's showing me all the Dorbs. So amazing.
I have the Dorbs. I have the flocked Scooby Dorbs. I need to sit down and take pictures of all my Dorb stuff, because I know
I forgot to say it. So we were at Dave & Buster's, and they had those little claw machines where you get the toys. Then they had one that was huge toys, like with a huge claw machine. And of course, they had the mystery machine. And I'm here waiting in line, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get that mystery machine. Get to my turn. Swipe the thing. No credits. Kylie, run, get it with your dad. And then she took so long, and I'm like, okay, let me go back in line. And the guy in front of me picked up the mystery machine. It was so easy to get. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. No.
That sucks.
And it was cute. It was like a plushie, like really big plushie of the mystery machine.
You gotta check the credits before you do it.
I wanted to cry.
Power Rangers
nice.
Turtles.
Nice.
I think they're making action figures of the Turtles as the Power Rangers, which that'll be cool if that happens. Okay, I know I have Power Ranger comics here a second.
Yeah, I would go for the new Scooby-Doo McDorks. I did not know it was 12 bucks. It's usually 4, 5, or 12 in my experience. At least for the books that I've seen for short runs. And the issue 3 comes out on the 8th, so should be easy to get the other two. I told you, Christian, you should go to your comic book store and ask them about a pull list. They have a website that's going to make your life so much easier.
If you guys are serious in getting into comics, yes. Hey, Kenneth.
Yeah. Hey, Kenneth.
All right. Justice League meets Power Rangers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this one's really cool.
Power Rangers is DC, right? I didn't know until like a couple of weeks ago.
Well, there's been crossovers like this in the past with Power Rangers and DC, but it's not specifically owned by DC. They just have a history of partnering up, pretty much. Hey, Nightshade, Lori. Look, that one was number 1. This one's just number 4, but it's Brainiac and Lord Zed, which is just sick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I absolutely love this. You know, Power Rangers, when they first started making comics, I'm like, okay, they're just going to be around for like a year. Nope. But according to my comic guy, there's only me and one other person in the entire city that likes this stuff. So,
listen, I just started collecting like what, 5 months ago, and I am their client, their client. And I'm like, seriously?
You're already their favorite.
Yeah, you're the only one who regularly comes here or has a poll box that, you pick up stuff. Most people put stuff in their poll list and then they don't pick it up. And
yeah, my guy complains about that a lot. With me, there's actually 2 shops here in Jonesboro, and one's a lot bigger and they have a more big selection, like a larger selection. But the people there that run it are not sociable at all. Like they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to have a conversation with you.
The same with the guy at the other store. His store is neat. It's smaller, but it's super neat, and he takes good care of the books, and he seems to know a lot. But then the other store is bigger. There are more comic books. The guy's like, doesn't care about anything. You ask, hey, can you recommend anything? I don't read much comic books. I don't read much. Because he's not the owner. I think he's I don't know. I don't know if it's the father-in-law. I don't know. I know he's not the owner. The owner is never there.
Well, my guy, he has all of his kids, and he has one actual son, and then all the rest are like kids that he's kind of like mentored over the years that works there. And every now and then, like, they all have been brought up on comics pretty much because of him, but they all have their select books. Like, there's one that's really interested in everything Spider-Man, so they know everything about Spider-Man. Ask them anything about Batman, they're like, who's Bruce Wayne? So, Shattered Grid.
Hey, Lori.
Number 1. That one I'm gonna put aside.
Big Bob. I know, right? Well, I was telling Caitlin earlier that I wasn't able to pick up a copy of Something's Killing the Children, number 1, and because I picked up the trade paperback, the first volume, he just gave me a variant cover. Where is it? He gave me this variant cover here.
Well, that's what mine does. They give out variant covers. If they don't have the other one, they'll give you a variant.
Oh no, he's not gonna have, because this book is like the first cover is hot, and I regret not getting it. at the time.
So this one is really awesome as well. The Yellow Ranger and the Red Ranger actually swap powers. So the Red Ranger is the girl, the Trini, and then Jason's the Yellow Ranger.
Do you remember Jaspion? Jaspion? I don't think it was big here. Because at the same time that they had Power Rangers, they have Jaspion, which was really Japanese. And I liked it more than Power Rangers for some reason.
Well, Power Rangers, the original one, is so freaking corny, and it's not that good at all. It's very nostalgic. Like when you were watching it as a kid, it was awesome, but now, like, bleh. But
Look at this.
it doesn't take much to be better than Power Rangers.
Now we know what's killing the children. Okay, we don't need to read the book anymore.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Look at all the red. Look.
Yeah, we know what that comic's about.
Now I know why I like the red. It looks like blood.
Mixing up the ketchup and the mustard, yeah.
Like dorks. I need to put some books in.
Here's one where they all became the Green Ranger. The comics, they could get away with anything.
Is there anything on them to let you know which one?
Well, they
is
still
which
have
one?
the same like helmet shape of their
Oh, okay.
dinosaur.
I
Other
wouldn't.
than that, yeah. Okay, the Power Ranger pile is getting big enough that it's probably going to topple over soon. Yep. A few comics just slid off. I knit. I think we're just about done with them. Hopefully. I have one variant of Power Rangers that's hung in the background of my videos that I got at a con. And if there's any of them that's going to get graded one day,
Or
it's gonna
Green
be
Rangers.
that one. Rangers.
Rangers. McDorks, I don't know if you saw this cover. It's a new run of comic books, Heroes Reborn. So it looks like the figure.
Figure comics are
I
so-
love these. I
I
love
wish
these.
DC would do more of those, but no.
Yeah. Star Wars does this a lot.
Yeah. I've seen the Star Wars ones before. Okay, now we're getting into Harley Quinn. That's going to be forever, too. I know I have some Harleys. From
And these are some superheroes that I never heard before. Like I never heard of them.
There's a lot out there that's just like, where did you come from?
Yeah. And I'm contemplating getting a trade paperback of the Eternals,
Mm-hmm.
just because we know the movie's coming. Look, McDorks. Power Princess.
I'm pretty sure I have that one. I could be totally wrong.
Power Princess. This is the third cover. It's funny because you're all DC and I'm all Marvel.
Yeah, we're talking too quickly.
And
Power
some-
Princess or Wonder Woman.
and a little bit of indie in the middle.
Well, indie honestly doesn't give much credit as they deserve. A lot of times.
I know, but I'm kind of like leaning towards reading more indie.
This one's really funny because she's going off to be a superhero from another world, pretty much, and she says not the first issue because it's issue 45 for her.
That's funny.
I love Harley.
Who is
Isn't it
Dr.
hilarious?
Spectrum? Dr. Spectrum.
Sounds like Spectre.
See, he looks cool. I like the colors. Look, McDorks. This is Dr. Spectrum. So can you imagine if Funko started making every single character, like not 1,000 of the same character, but one of each character? I would love that.
I would love it, but God, would I go broke. Here's the holiday variant, and she's got Santa tied up and gagged so she can tell him.
His feet is also
like I can. Okay, let me ask you something, because I got to thinking about something the other day. People complain so much about Funko reusing molds, and I understand that because it is tiring just seeing the same mold being reused and reused and reused. But then there are things like Chomps or something like that, or Jankies, that have the exact same shape. Pretty much. Sometimes they come with different accessories, but 9 times out of 10, they're all going to have the exact same shape, and people race to buy them. And then the same people are bitching about Funko making another Batman. Like, where does the line draw here?
I think it's because they expect Funko to do something different, and they expect like tiny ghosts. I don't see. I like the Chomps.
Yeah.
I like Chomps.
Yeah,
I don't really like the tiny ghosts at all. Like, don't care for it at all. But the Chomps and the what was the name of the other one? I think it's the Chomps.
There's Chomps, there's Jankies, there's tiny ghosts.
I like the big Jankies, but they're too expensive.
Yeah. The only ones I've gotten are from Mama J and mystery boxes and stuff.
Yeah, I have some, but I don't know. I need to not collect many things.
Mm-mm.
Nice.
Harley and Ivy #1.
Yeah, the Chomps are the ones I like. I really wanted. I don't know why I really wanted the ketchup one.
Yeah, the ketchup one looked really cool. I was kind of tempted on that one, to be honest.
I missed out, and I was like, oh, I would have totally gone for it.
And then James Dieter sends me a post like, check out what I found, what I got. And I was like, damn.
He got one?
Yeah, he got one.
Oh.
He was like, this is my first Chomp. And I'm like, well, if there's
that
one to
is
get,
the reverse cotton candy, which is the blue one with pink. I really wanted that one.
I think the McDorks have that one.
Yeah, they do, because they like to do that to me.
Harley as a bat.
Nice. But I'm seriously thinking about focusing on a few things because it's insane.
Well, I've really tried my best to cut back with the Funko Pops, just the Funko, because I do collect statues and stuff, but it's not like I'm buying a statue every week or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm already pretty disciplined there. Here's another holiday variant with her tying up Batman.
Oh, nice.
But ever since I started getting rid of a lot of my collection, I've been finding myself to be much more disciplined, and also a lot of it is because a lot of my stores, I know people are tired of hearing me bitch about it, but the tornado took away my Hot Topic and one of my GameStop. So I have one GameStop now, and then Target and Walmart, and that's it in my area. So because I can't really go out and hunt as much as I used to, because a lot of the stuff went to Hot Topic first and Hot Topic exclusives, I've really been saving more money that way, because I'm not seeing something on the shelf and going, oh, that's prettier than I thought it was going to be,
Yeah.
So in a way, it's a blessing in disguise. Don't tell Ty like I said that, but because I'm still going to be bitching about it on happy hours. So
Victor's put a tornado on the. Yeah, this one I'm going to be reading tonight. The last episode, someone died. The last episode, the last issue.
Don't ask for a Christian, it might happen.
But I'm seriously thinking, like for example, I like the gummy bears, right?
Yeah.
But I'm only getting a new character If they make another pop of the same character, I don't need it. I only need
I
one.
want to get a couple of the Care Bears of the
Oh yeah,
but
I used to love
only
Care Bears.
well, I do too, but only to customize them. That's all I want.
Yeah, to customize them.
Yes.
Yeah. Because like, of course, the lines I chose are insane, right? The Office, Star Wars, Masters of the Universe. So those are lines that it's like they go insane every day. Every day there's something.
Same with Red Sonja. There's so many freaking comics of her right now.
Hey Nancy.
Nancy, it's too late. You're already the Riddler. I told her since she started calling me Chocolate Gravy that I can give her a nickname. She's the Riddler because every other sentence out of that woman's mouth is a question. So, and Sassy and Teresa backed me up on it, so that's her name now. I'm not calling you Nancy. Look at it. This was just a 2-issue miniseries of Harley and Joker. Like,
Well, that's cool.
yeah, it's cool, but like, they're two of the most popular characters in DC. You're just gonna give them a 2-issue mini run.
But it's good. It's good for the person who doesn't want to go crazy and buy many. So it's like that's a good one for someone to start. There's also like the writers, you know, because that's the issue with the new Spider-Man. They're saying the story sucks. Like you keep waiting to build up and like never does.
Well, so do the new so far anyway, the new Wonder Woman books to me. I just feel like it just keeps repeating and with the same kind of vibe, and it's just sort of boring. But
I was liking the story because in the beginning of the story, Spider-Man and Peter Parker got separated. Mm-hmm. So it's like they're two people.
Oh, that's cool.
But then Spider-Man doesn't have the moral ethics, and
from his
he doesn't have the smarts either. Like it's all with Peter Parker. So I thought the story would build up and it would be cool.
Sometimes it's a disappointment.
Saying it's not good.
This was funny because this was basically Harley hosting an award show.
I wish they would do that with Marvel. The Year of the Villain.
Yeah.
I wish they would do that.
This was so funny. And this one, guys, I know this is basically a standalone, even though it's in the middle of the Harley series. It's number 69. But you can read this one issue as itself. You don't have to read any of the others. And it's basically, you know how there's different McDonald's characters like the ad icon?
Uh-huh.
Harley pretty much meets the DC version of those people. Like there's actually people with hamburger heads walking around. And what it was, it's like a huge corruption inside this fast food chain. And now like the hamburger people are like broke and homeless. They used to be like these big time celebrities, and she's like trying to help them out. This was so freaking funny. Oh my god, it was so funny. I love it.
And then I started King in Black, and you get a handbook.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can know every character, you know, the villains. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Look, you can read about the characters and stuff.
There's a multiverse for DC like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where it kind of it doesn't tell you the individual characters, but you know how DC is supposed to be broken up into like 52 different universes.
Uh-huh.
There's a handbook that describes the 52 universes.
Look, Carnage.
Yeah. This one's old lady Harley. So this is like years in the future, and she's like an old person, but still dressed the same as current Harley. So another pop that they could definitely make.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, they need to make difference.
And the one thing that I didn't want them to do with the sodas, they started doing, which is making different sodas of the same character.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. The appeal that I have for sodas was that it was one for each character. And now they just started. No, No, let's just go crazy.
Well,
You
you
know,
knew they were going to. You knew they
let's
were going
just go crazy. But I am gonna keep my mindset of I'm only getting the characters that I collect, like DC, like Marvel,
Yeah,
and
go ahead. Go ahead. Start
not
collecting
DC,
DC.
not DC, never ever. Unless they make the Wonder Twins and Booster Gold and Blue
you
Beetle.
do you have the pops of them?
I
The
do. I have those. I have the 2-pack of Booster Gold and Blue Beetle,
hmm
and I have the 3-pack of Gleek. Gleek? Is it
Yeah, Gleek.
Gleek and the Wonder Twins.
Here's Gossamer from Looney Tunes meets Harley Quinn.
And I love those. I love those 2-packs and 3-packs.
Yeah. Are you gonna get the Blue Beetle Day of the Dead?
Probably. I was trying to get one of the runs of Booster Gold because I think I'm gonna like Booster Gold. He's supposed to be really funny. I read a few things about it.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
Booster Gold, I know him. I know of the character, and I can tell you the basics about him, but he's not one of my go-tos.
because I like characters like Nacho Libre, like dumb and funny and
Yeah,
So-
that describes him.
yeah. So that's why I think I'm gonna like Booster Gold.
I got that Wonder Twin 3-pack, and I bought it at like retail, and I could have, or no, I think actually that was one that I paid flipper prices for because I got it right when the con happened, and it sold out. So I paid flipper price for it, and then a few months later they restocked, and it was severely discounted.
I know. I bought it
But-
like months and months later, and I got it at Pop Culture, and it was like $30 shipped. I got it for $30 here in my hand. So that was a bargain. Yeah, that's one of my favorite DC pops. I do have some Batmans that I'm gonna get rid of. Like I said, I need to focus, and like Marvel, I want to learn more about the characters and the comic books and all that. So
Yeah, you can't do that when you're buying so much.
yeah, so
This is the line that Lass has been wanting. She got the Betty and Veronica meets Vampirilla and Red Sonja, and then I told her that there's Harley and Ivy ones too, and she's like, "Woman, I don't have that kind of money, so I might." I mean, these are all just the normal covers. I don't have any variants, but I might ask her if she wants to take these off my hands.
oh yeah, cool.
I mean, if she wants the variants, she could get these for a good price for me, and then just buy the variants later on, right?
Yeah,
I'll put those aside and ask her about them later.
now these two I need to bring it back.
Yeah, it was shared at FYE. I remember that, Tats. I was so psyched when they first made the Wonder Twins because I grew up watching, or not really grew up. I went back and watched the Super Friends show with them in it, and they were freaking cool.
Yeah, my brother and I, we used to play Wonder Twins. My little cousin was Gleek.
you make the baby go with sleep.
Yeah, because he was like he was our cousin, but he lived in the same because they were, they needed help. So my family had a small house in our backyard, and they used to live there. So he grew up as my little brother.
Aw, that's sweet.
So we used him as Gleek.
Hey, whatever works. Hey, I'm gonna jump off camera just a real quick second.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to unbury one of these things, and I have a funny story to say. So I'll be right back.
Leave the sound on so we can hear if you drop something.
Oh, that's a definite possibility. The trick is, if I drop something, do I damage anything? That's the thing.
So McDorks, I don't think you were here when I was showing this. Where is it? What did I do? Okay. I picked this up. So these are like 6 of the most legendary stories with Loki. There is one Avengers, one Spider-Man, one Journey into Mystery. I mean, two Spider-Man and one Silver Surfer. So these are like different eras of comic books, and I was showing this because you can tell by by the art. So this is like older for the Avenger. You can see really old Loki. That's the Silver Surfer. Then when you get to Spider-Man, it's the type of art that I like. So this would be the Spider-Man. Let me open a different page. So Loki's a lot different than Spider-Man. And then where is it? The last one is the forgot the name. Journey into Mystery. Let me find Loki in this comic book. Loki, 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 Loki.
Okay. I knocked over a couple things, but so here's the thing. So I told you when I first started collecting, I didn't have a lot of boxes to put stuff in.
Uh-huh.
So what I did, my aunt had a whole bunch of filing boxes that I just used as like a long box. But when we were moving, they crumpled under the pressure.
Oh.
So what happened was I noticed they were starting to break. So instead of doing the smart thing and going out and buy a long box to put them in, I just got a wooden crate and put them all in it.
Woman.
There's two of them.
I didn't realize this was Loki.
Oh yeah, I've seen that variant of him before.
That's
I
cool.
haven't read anything. I don't know why, but I knew it existed.
Looks so different.
So I don't know what books are in here. I know I rearranged a whole lot and I just threw some in here. So it's very possible that some of these are damaged. If there's anything that's going to be worth something, and I'm like, oh shit, I did that, it's going to be in one of these boxes. And also just a whole bunch of random shit. Like free comic book day stuff. So.
And I don't know if I'm gonna take the time to go to the store every Wednesday for free comic book day if they have this year.
It's only one a year.
It's a whole week.
Oh really?
Yeah.
For me, it's just one day.
I mean, it's a whole month every Wednesday or a couple of months. I remember it was for 2 months. I went there every single Wednesday to get the new books.
Huh.
It's for like a couple of months. And I haven't read any of those books.
Exactly, that's my problem. I go there and I pick them up and I'm like, eh. But here's a variant that was mixed in with this. It still looks, might be a small crease there. But, oh well. But Justice League Dark.
Oh, nice.
Not bad. Although Wonder Woman looks very masculine.
She's mad.
And
have you seen that TikTok girl with the muscles? And she punches and people do on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
The muscle girl.
Yeah.
So that's who she is. She's Wonder Woman.
Secrets out.
I need some candy.
Descendants free comic book day. Avengers free comic book day. Pokemon free comic book day. Okay, here's another variant.
I found the stash that she won't look.
You found the one place until next week.
The one place she doesn't look.
Teen Titan variant cover. I don't even know why I got this one. There's no characters. I mean, I know these characters, but I don't even know why I got this one. Wonder Girl maybe on the front. I don't know. But I got it. There must not have been any cool Wonder Woman variants in the thing that day. Oh, the Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff Girl comics. This is number 3. I know I have more of them somewhere. That's funny. And this one, Huntress versus, or Wonder Woman, or that Huntress and Power Girl team up from the New 52.
Nice.
So that's the one. This is the one with Helena Wayne, where she's the daughter of Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle. So that happened.
Oh, it feels so good that I don't have to wake up early tomorrow. Oh,
You off on Monday? Oh wait, no, tomorrow is Memorial Day. I forgot. So all these comics have a slight bend to them in the middle because I'm an idiot. But oh well, I did it. I don't have anyone to blame but myself. Look at this itty bitty comic book.
That's tiny. It looks like one of those little, you know, those golden books.
Yes, that's totally what it looks like. I think this one, yeah.
Nadia left, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, she said bye.
This is the one where it's confirmed that Hot Girl owns a hamster.
Mike is obsessed with hamsters.
We have groundhogs in the backyard. I posted a picture of 2 of them on Instagram the other week.
I just answered you, McDorks.
Hey, Jaylee. And one of them tried to get in the house today.
What?
There was a groundhog
Watch party? Loki watch party. I guess, yeah. When is it on?
Are
It's
they
the
asking
9th,
both of
right?
us?
Is it June 9th?
I have no idea.
I think it's June 9th.
I haven't been paying as much attention since WandaVision stopped.
Yes, it's June 9th.
Here,
We can do a
McDormand,
watch
here's a
party.
Scooby comic. Here's a Scooby team up with Harley and Ivy.
Oh, nice.
And here's one with the... Oh, this is one where all the dogs. So we have Batman's dog, Wonder Dog, Crypto the Super Dog, and then this guy's a Green Lantern all team up with Scooby. So all the super dogs, pretty much.
That's cool.
That's cute. Oh, you were asking me? Yeah, they got mad at me this morning when I told them I wasn't planning on watching Loki. I don't know. I might.
Caitlin doesn't want to watch anything.
That's true.
She watches one movie a month.
Well,
That's
you know, even where did this Batman versus Superman come from? What the hell? I don't collect that line. But yeah, I want to watch Black Lightning, but Black Lightning was on when Geeky and the Dorks was on. So I watched Geeky and the Dorks instead of Black Lightning, and
Yes, watch Geeky and the Dorks.
I haven't gone back to watch the Black Lightning stuff yet.
The only thing that you should choose before Geeky and the Dorks is your family. That's it. It's like
Okay.
this: family, Geeky and the Dorks, and then everything else.
Oh, you guys are family. But here's another one that I have a double of, so it might go into my swap box.
I'll try McDorks. The boys need to take showers, take baths.
Yeah, I know it got canceled. And I'm
Seriously?
upset.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And that's
was the
one
last
of the
issue.
shows that I was waiting. I was waiting to see how it went before I started watching. I did the same thing with Batwoman, and I'm glad I never started watching. Glad.
Okay.
Supergirl is being canceled.
Yeah. Well, I think Melissa Benoist is quitting acting for a while for the baby.
I know, right? NYC Pops does look good.
I haven't even seen the trailer for it.
Does look good.
I'll take your word for it. Yeah, but a lot of these are random. Okay, so here's a variant cover for the Powerpuff Girls. This is number 1. So, that's not bad.
Nice.
I am not looking forward to the new live action Powerpuff, I'll tell you that much for sure.
I don't know. I wasn't huge on Powerpuff Girls.
I mean, I liked it as a kid. In fact, the McDorks are going to hate this. Strawberry shortcake. Why did I buy this stuff? But when this Powerpuff Girl movie came out, it was around the same time as Lilo and Stitch. I had the entire series of Strawberry Shortcake. Wow. Okay, but when that came out, it was also the same time that Stitch came out, Lilo and Stitch. And I remember there was a little girl in front of me and my mom at the movie theater when we were going to go see it. And they got tickets to Stitch, and I remember distinctly thinking, why is she going to see a movie about an alien when there's the Powerpuff Girls that you can watch? So here's a cool looking cover. I don't know. Anniversary special, it says. Uncanny X-Men. This is pretty cool. It's got Storm on it. It's like hollow.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, I finally made a video with the gift you sent.
Oh, about time.
Yeah.
But,
I need to edit. And funny intro.
well, yeah, I expected. But I'm joking. I don't care.
And I opened a gift from Homespun Geek on the same video.
Oh, yeah.
Happy hour.
I think I can guess what that one is. But here's Black Canary number 1.
Oh, nice.
This was when she adopted a daughter. So that's pretty cool. And then first of Green Arrow and Black Canary. All the
I'm still thinking about if I'm gonna watch that, Jay Lee. I don't know.
I am not going to watch it. Just because.
Because my version of, I like the 2 versions. The really old one, the TV show, I think it was Superman. I think it was just Superman or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then, no, I think it was Superman and Lois, the name. With
there was a Lois and Clark.
Lois and Clark, yes. And then Smallville.
I never watched them.
Smallville was the best.
Okay, can I say something that I know no one else is going to care about from me? I know I've been bitching about why did I get, like, Strawberry Shortcake and Powerpuff Girls, but I legit love the My Little Pony cartoon.
I started watching because everyone kept saying, you have to watch it. But I couldn't get into it. But I only watched 1 episode, so I don't know.
Well, that's why. But, I mean, it's not for everyone, let's be honest.
I expect to like a show like this.
But the comics absolutely suck. These comics bore me to tears. I've seen the entire series of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I love it. I hate these damn comics. So this one's a pretty vintage one. This one's from the 80s. This is Justice League number 28, and this is the one where the dick goes out. So here's the thing. He's a Green Lantern, right?
That looks like Archie's or something.
I know, right? He's a Green Lantern, and God, what's his name? I know his name, Jay Lee, if you're still here. But this is Ice. And the thing is, he's the biggest dick in the DC universe. He's the biggest jerk ever, and she is such a sweetheart. And somehow the 2 of them fall in love. Yep, again. I think I have the entire run, Jay Lee. They're somewhere. They're mixed up, but they're here. Somewhere.
Yeah,
there was crap.
It's funny because there was like from DC.
The wedding
like I said, there's not a lot that I want from DC, but I did want the Booster Gold, and it was a specific run because it's more modern. I like it better. The art, and they had it on It was on eBay for $100 shipped, $99 shipped for the whole run. And I kept thinking about it. And I'm like, do I pull the trigger? Do I? Do I? Do I? And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger. Sold.
Of course.
Of course.
If you watched my swap video, Clara got me the CGC of a Wonder Woman variant cover.
I saw it.
Oh, here's something. Okay, I'm gonna circle back to that story in a second. But here is one. This is number 8 in a 12-issue limited series, Vision and Scarlet Witch.
Nice.
So vintage. This actually might be worth something now that WandaVision happened.
Possibly.
I'm gonna set that aside and research it later.
Oh,
But,
funny thing. This Marvelverse comic, they have different characters.
Mhm.
So I might pick up the Wanda and Vision. There is an Iron Man, and it's just like 5 or 6 of the best stories. So I might pick those up at some point.
But I even have the holiday special, My Little Pony. But the reason, here's the, I was telling Clara about the CGC that I wanted to buy, right? And I was actually on her live talking about it. And I was like, you know what? I'm probably going to get it by the end of the week. Just go ahead and do it. And then I went ahead and just bought it as soon as I got off of her live. And she sent me a message after the swap box. She's like, I was going to buy that other one for you before you bought it and put it in your swap box. And then I had to go find another one. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. But here, we just had the Day of the Dead Pops. I bought 2. I know they had like 6 of them, I believe. Or no, 5 of them, it says. But here's the variant covers for some My Little Pony where they were like Day of the Dead.
Oh, nice.
So it's Fluttershy. I didn't like the comics, but I bought a few of them apparently. And Pinkie Pie. I think these actually, my ex bought them for me when we were together. She absolutely hated My Little Pony, but she tolerated it for me. So
I thought they would have the Day of the Dead everything.
you would think so. But
I'm glad. Right now, I only got one of the Office exclusives.
Mhm.
I only got the Target exclusive because FYE, I don't think a lot of people go to the FYE around the area. So I will probably find the FYE exclusive at the store.
Yeah.
If not, I'm not gonna die. I'm seriously gonna be like this now. Like I won't worry about it.
Well, you kind of have to in collecting.
Yeah.
I mean, if you let it get to you, it's just going to be.
I was like obsessing about everything. Like that's all I did. Looking for pops and look online and this pops and Funko Finders and what are they dropping now?
I hear you.
And right now everything is like
Guy Garner, thank you for finally putting
I
that in
was
the chat.
I was trying to pick up some stuff, to see if it's gonna grow in value and I can sell it in the future and get something that I need from my collection. But there's nothing that is limited edition anymore. Even the Funko Shop exclusives. Everything goes up and then comes back down to $50 or less.
And then things get reissued all the time. Hey Mel.
Hey Mel, and even the Funko Shop keeps like the Tony the Tiger. They restock.
Yes, it restocked. I was like,
And I'm like, seriously, now that the thing is gonna go up in value, you go and restock. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Stop Pop and
It's
Roll
so-
said he has so many of those. It's not even funny.
I know, right? It's so
I'm like-
weird. Like I understand how like a lot of the older Hot Topic exclusives are coming back into being restocked, and I kind of understand it because they lost a lot of money in COVID time. So I understand them kind of reissuing some of them, but why reissue so many of them? And
Yeah.
even like the Tony the Tiger, like before when a Hot Topic or when a
Pokey Fritz, I have about 500 comics, but I didn't show all of them. We're just talking mostly.
This is just the stuff that I got.
Yeah. And I started like a few months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago.
Look at this one. Elvira.
That's cool.
By
You know
DC.
who would like that? What was his name? Gosh. Dave.
Oh.
What was his channel name? No. Oh my gosh, I forgot his channel name. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I know. Rip trees.
Forgot his name. He was a fan of Star Trek and Elvira. He stopped making videos.
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Jaylee, I'm not even into Dungeons and Dragons, so that pop looks freaking awesome.
R.I.P. trees. You see, I'm trying to pick up, and one of the reasons that I don't have more comic books is that the trade paperbacks are making their way into my house. I think it's a lot easier. It's easier to store. You don't worry so much about bags and boards and all that.
Yeah. I'm constantly running out of bags and boards. Black Canary.
Black Canary. I still haven't watched the last episode of Arrow.
I haven't watched the first episode, so just because it's DC doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna like it. Okay,
I like the shows.
I found a few Buffy here. I know season 8.
Poke Fritz. I waterboard my comics, but they never changed their story.
Okay. This is a father, ladies and gentlemen. I remember trying to keep up with Buffy for a while, but the comics just was not near as good as the show. So.
Hey, Caitlin and I talking, we can go for hours.
We really did.
This would happen live or off live.
Yeah. We're pretty much going until my phone gives me the battery warning. So.
I think McDonald's is going live at 10, no?
Yeah, they're going live in a few minutes. So
yeah,
we might cut it short in a second.
Yeah, I need to go give the kids a bath.
Yeah.
Today was a long day. Tomorrow is just going to be like doing nothing at all.
This was Vintage Huntress #1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't think I ever took this out and read it, so it shouldn't be bent or anything. So put that aside. You're going live at 10:30. Okay, I thought for a second they said 1:30. I'm like, good God, how long are you guys stay up?
Yeah, I'll be in bed at 1:30.
I am very behind on DC TV because the only ones that I watch, I have been watching this season.
I'm only up to date on The Flash. All the rest, YouTube is ruining my shows.
Exactly. That's my problem. I can't watch that.
I did say hello, no?
Lisa.
Yes, DJ Funko Pop Hunter. Yes.
We can see you, Geeky. Or Geeky. McDorks did that today too. They said geeking out with Melly Mel instead of Geeky Mama Bear. But we can see you, Mel. You're good.
Hey, no, Jay Lee, I don't know if he's predicting the future or something, but he tagged me on a post that was supposed to be only the happy hour. Homespun happy hour.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, wait, why are you tagging me here?
I'm like, where's Bobbert?
Yeah, where is Robert and why are you tagging me here?
Although, can I just say, even with Cherie and I in there, why is it that Sassy still looks the best even though he made her a guy? Out of all of us. All three of us were there.
He could have made Ross, it should be Robert, and then Phoebe should be Sassy. I don't know why I was tagged in there, but I was like, of course, I'm tagged in on the weird one.
They're all weird.
I love it. No, she's the weirdest. By the way, I know you didn't watch, but McDorks, did you watch the reunion? It was
I
so
was
cool.
honestly tempted to
I
watch.
cried because it's the end of an era.
Okay, so this comic is in really bad condition. So it is a number 1, but I'm not going to put it aside. But can I just say, this Superman variant, this is what we need besides the exact same Superman every time over.
Nice.
Give us this electric blue version, please.
I was going to open that comic book. That's what you wanting. This, I want to see something in there. Listen. And then Courtney Cox kept saying, we're only going to do this now. We're not going to do this again. This is never going to happen again. And I was like, stop doing that. I'm going to cry.
Stop saying it.
Stop it.
Here's a Vixen number 1. Here's another one that needs a Funko Pop.
Oh, nice. Vixen.
I have the mini series of her somewhere too. I might send this one to last too, because I honestly don't know what this is from, but it's Poison Ivy. So
Wait, this comic book is mostly Dark Spider-Man.
okay, I found the other 2. So here's number 2 and 3 of Elvira. Oh yeah, the 80s
Yes,
version.
I don't know what gets him in the beginning of the book. Is it Venom? I don't think it's Venom. Look.
It looks like Venom.
I don't know. But he doesn't look Venomized. He just looks like Black Spider-Man.
Maybe it's like possessed of Spider-Man.
Pivot. I know, and one thing that they said, for the reunion, right?
Mhm.
Someone, I think it was David Beckham, was talking about the scene with the pivot, where they're bringing the couch upstairs, and he kept saying pivot. And if you read the page, you wouldn't laugh. You would be like, okay, this is not funny. But they chose the characters so well that it made the show. That scene was only funny because it was those actors.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of that show, but there are some
I love
shows
it.
that are just casted perfectly.
Yeah.
You can tell that's one of them. More strawberry shortcake.
And Courtney Cox, she actually she auditioned for Rachel, but she told them, I'm more like Monica. Like, I'm a Monica. Let me audition for Monica. And then,
Rachel was Jen Aniston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because she said, I'm a clean freak. I'm Monica. Please cast me as Monica. And they actually let her audition for Monica.
Look, here's the Disney Descendants from Free Comic Book Day. That's a really, even though, it was a free comic, this is a very cute cover with all 4 of them on there.
I think Back in Black is for Deadpool, McDorks. I don't know. It looks like the suit. When he takes off the suit has a mind of its own. I need to read that comic to see.
Okay, guys, I'm just about done with this little crate here. So we'll probably call it a night after this one.
So what exactly are you doing? You're putting them, you're organizing them into the series?
Yes. I'm organizing them into series, and then I'm putting some of them off to the side to hopefully be graded one day. But then also, I'm putting stuff, after we got off last week, I grouped everything together by cover. And here's something I want to talk about real quick. By cover story, cover title. And what I want to do is put everything together, get them all organized, get all the Wonder Womans in the right place, get all the Batman stuff in the right place.
That was not shocking to me, McDorks. You can tell that their crush was more than just the actors acting. You can tell. What was shocking to me is that their first kiss was the first kiss on the show. Can you imagine? You have a crush on someone, and your first kiss is the first kiss on the show?
I mean, I think that would take the pressure off, personally.
Yeah. And it was more realistic, right?
Yeah, like we have to do it, so let's make the best of it. But okay, so McDorks are still here. You know those Disney princesses that they were opening up for so long, those blind bags? Here's the comics that those are based off.
Kylie has one of those.
And you read it like this. This is the weirdest thing ever. I bought a couple of these for my oldest, the oldest of the little cousins, Serenity, back when she was like super into princesses, but she didn't even like it.
No, Kylie doesn't like comic books. She'll look through it, but she doesn't read it.
Well, this one, it's weird, the oldest one, because she is like 10 or 11, and there's some stuff that she's grown out of, but there's some stuff that she's very much holding on to, like she still carries around her baby doll and stuff.
Same here.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how they pick and choose.
But it's funny, like, now the shows that she watches is more like not cartoons anymore. It's like those little Nickelodeon shows or on Netflix where they're teenagers and
yeah, kind of like how iCarly and all that was.
Yes, that kind. You watch iCarly, right? Yes.
Yeah, iCarly was good.
Yeah.
I loved iCarly.
What else do you watch?
Victorious.
Victorious.
Victorious was good.
Sam and Cat.
Sam and what?
Sam and Cat.
Sam and Cat.
Ariana Grande.
She said yeah.
I know it.
He knows it. She ran upstairs.
Okay, guys. Well, that's where I'm going to stop for today. And then tomorrow I'm going to come back in here and pack everything up. Basically, I'm just wanting to get organized enough where I can make a database similar to like what I do with my Pops, where I know what I have and start looking up the value of some stuff where I can know what can get CGC, what's worth me getting CGC graded, and what's worth me just getting rid of right now.
Yeah.
Basically what I want.
Oh, McDork, she loves it. She loves the drama.
I think they're talking about the backstage drama.
Oh, okay.
Between the two actors. Those two couldn't stand each other. And I think that's why, because iCarly's coming back, it's being renewed. But
oh, yeah?
I can't remember the actor's name, but the one who played Sam, because Sam was on iCarly, then she went to Sam and Cat. She's not coming back because of that drama that happened over Nickelodeon, I think.
What is the show with the kid who died?
I know which one you're talking about.
His name is Carlos on the show.
Well, Carlos is the name of his character in Descendants.
So probably Descendants. She watches that.
Yeah.
And
I know he was in a show too, but I can't remember the name.
She cried so much the day that I told her he died.
I mean, I cried. Wait.
And she's like, she's young, so she doesn't understand how she can still watch episodes of him if he's dead. Like those are recorded, pre-recorded. He died a little while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
hey, Alex, we are just about to wrap up, love. Thank you for coming in.
She saw the parts of the reunion with me, and she's like, "What happened to the cast of Friends?"
What happened to them?
They're older than me. No, I saw the show and I'm like, that's really old. Old, old, old. This is what they look like now.
Well, I remember that same thing about like I remember watching like the Golden Girls and stuff, and that was after like uh Estelle Getty passed away and all that, and I'm like, so this is happening like right now, right? And then I remember one time they were talking about who was dead and who was still alive, because I want to say Rue had already passed away by then too, or B, whichever one of them died first. And I was like, they're not dead, they're right there.
Yeah,
I remember that.
you don't understand.
That girl's voice is annoying.
But it's kind of like that's what it's awesome about being an actor, because you live on forever. If your show was a success, you died and your show keeps
Your legacy lives on.
lives on.
You don't have to be a president or a war hero.
Like
You can be
Friends,
remembered.
I forgot that they were older than me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do they look so old? Do I look old that way? And they were like, they're older than me. And when Courtney Cox kept saying, that's it, we're not doing this again in 15 years. This is the last time we'll meet each other, we'll go out, but a reunion on TV, this is the first and last.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? You're so young.
They've been trying to get it to happen for like years.
Yeah. And I really thought they were going to make some episodes. That would have been fun. But they said they never want to do it because the show wrapped up and they don't want to change the ending of the show. Because if they go make a movie, let's say they make a movie, they would have to unravel everything that happened with each one of them. And it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
So I just started rewatching the show again.
I mean, I understand that. I mean, honestly, when Roseanne renewed, before she showed her true colors, the way Roseanne, it's fine.
You can't find the remote. She got on the furniture to turn on the TV.
But when the original Roseanne series wrapped up, it wrapped up with, the whole series was just a book that she wrote. That was what was shown at the very end of the episode, and then they renewed the show, and they're like, nah.
And it's funny because I never watched Roseanne, the first one, and I do watch The Connors. It's not the funniest show ever, but it's kind of fun. It's like I like that type of comedy where I can work on the computer. Kylie's too loud. I can work on the computer and listen to whatever is going on the show. Kylie, hello.
Yeah.
Off. Yeah.
I know, right, Jaylee? That it's like complete opposites in Mama's Family versus. I watched Mama's Family today. But
we're gonna be done soon, and then you can watch.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap up pretty much now because my computer is about to die and my phone probably won't be too far behind.
Yeah, I need to get the kids some food.
Yeah, obviously they're a little high.
Yeah. Well, we've been eating just crap all day. And like before we came home, we stopped at DQ.
Well,
so
okay.
They have a lot.
Before we wrap up, let me tell you this story since you brought up junk food. Okay. My cousin has two little boys, 6 and 4, right? And they're in Florida right now. They just left on vacation. They went there today, but yesterday they went to the grocery store to get snacks because they're renting this little this beach house, and she's like, let's just buy them here so we don't have to take time out of the vacation to buy them when we're in Florida, right? And she told the boys and her husband, all of them, that you guys can get whatever you want, no problem. The amount of snack foods that they were piling into that cart when they got to the checkout, and she kept trying to tell them no, you're not going to eat this, and 6 and 4-year-olds, yes we will, we'll eat them. $500 worth of just snack foods.
Oh my gosh.
And some of it was her husband's too, and he was just going for it.
Oh, my husband would be at least 200 would be just him.
I'm like, you're an idiot, Sarah. But anyway, okay, but I just got the battery warning on my computer, guys, which means if I don't end it now, it's going to end it for me. So thank you, Juliana, for coming on.
No problem. Whenever I can, I'll be here.
Yeah, not letting me be bored. But we're gonna do this again probably next Sunday, guys. Maybe Saturday, just depending on what our schedules are and stuff like that. It'll be a weekend thing sometime until all this is sorted. But thank you, guys. Thank you for everyone who came and hang out to us. And remember, guys, like always, it's a community, not a competition. And we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.